This is Lindsay. It's March 6, 2026, Friday morning. And I just wanted to talk about how basically what happened yesterday, as far as my still being harassed or exploited, gang stalked by this community, and these people, the people involved in this Valdez character, who's Mr. Louis Valdez, who's definitely a part of it all, is this community shaming crap. And it's just that they're doing this obviously because I speak the truth and I stand up for myself, and they're trying to change, mock my personality and my belief system into whatever they think, to try to put, it's just community shaming. And because I know too much and I've experienced a lot, and I don't, I tell people directly how I feel. This makes them mad because they see that I see through the fucking lies and bullshit that they do. And, when a person continuously violates your boundaries and privacy and shows up at your home uninvited without, just to distract you and to bother you and to gather information about you or to criticize you and whatnot, this becomes a crime. What he is doing to me is a hate crime, of which I respond to it by making videos and reacting to all the shit and the abuse, the psychological abuse that this evil, manipulative man has been doing to me, along with all other people that he's involved with because of his community connections to the fucking drug cartel or whatever it is that he's involved with, the police, the government, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, all this crap that man does that I know that he's involved with, money laundering and all this. It's obvious to me, and he's like a fucking criminal. He's some kind of he's not a white collar criminal, but he's a dirty career criminal of some kind. It's obvious. And I see that he's connected with drug dealers and people that do a lot of bad things. And I don't know what this guy's past record is, but I know that he's got a lot of secrets that he's hiding about who he is and what he's done, and so he's punishing me because I can see through that, and assuming that I'm so dumb, and so he's using me as just his emotional punching bag, expecting that I'm gonna take in all his fuck ups. Like he gets into these relationships or whatever with all these different women because he's very promiscuous. He's a sex addict, so therefore he's very promiscuous. And so what happens? And he drinks. He has a drinking issue, an alcoholic, and I suspect he probably does drugs. I don't know. I suspect he's doing cocaine or something. It's obvious that he's just, his behavior patterns he's very bipolar, or seems to be and then he accuses me of being that way when in fact it's also he's that as well. Or I don't, whatever, he can label me all he wants and try to use people to go against me because they're the ones who are instigating it, and I'm reacting to it because I see what's going on and I have the right to defend myself because I'm a single female. I live alone, and this is a dangerous neighborhood and a dangerous society. And they know that, so he's trying to provoke me into violence. What he's trying to do is to get me so fucking angry about violating my privacy, about violating my space, violating my body, practically trying to jump, almost like cornering me, because he's touching me and coming into my house, demanding that he won't leave until I open the door. This kind of stuff, this kind of behavior is predatory and it's sick. It shows that this man is not well. And what do they expect? So I get angry and I start shouting at him and telling him to leave and fuck off and leave me alone, and I don't want to be with you. And then this turns into I get blamed for standing up for myself. And people see it, people hear it in the neighborhood when he stands out there on my porch and won't leave and starts demanding that I let him in my house. And he says he won't go away, and I'm like, well, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. There's a lot of fucking good that's going to do with these fucking motherfuckers work for the goddamn shitty police. I don't trust the police. I don't trust anybody, but I especially don't trust the law enforcement for the most part. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I trust my instincts, and I know that people are always gang stalking me. It's every day. It's a normal thing that I have been going through for years and years, ever since. And I've already talked about why I believe it's happening, because of money, inheritance, fraud, my identity being stolen, and other things, fraudulent documents. So I know why. I know in my not being told the truth about who my biological family is, or my father, or maybe whatever. That's why. That's the main reason why this is happening to me. And I already figured that out a long time ago. So to shut me up, this has all been done by my own so-called family. I don't screw these people. They're the ones who instigated it in the first place. That sibling, that half-sibling, my mother, I don't even, her entire, my aunt or whatever, if she's my aunt or not, or but whatever, Gwen, Chip, I don't talk to any of these people. I have no desire to ever see them again in my life. I don't want anything to do with them. I see what they do and how they are and how they manipulate, and they've been targeting me for a long time, my entire life, I think. And me being in San Antonio is definitely not the place where I should be, not where I want to be, not where I belong, and definitely not where I want to be. Right now, I don't have an option to move. I can't move because I can't afford to relocate. But if I could, I'd get out of here, because I'm so tired of the fucking gang stalking and the stuff. I've been very brave. I've had for a person to survive all this stuff, you have to be very brave, because most people would probably have either committed suicide or they'd be dead, with the amount of harassment and stalking and illegal surveillance and mobbing and gaslighting and street theater that I've endured on a daily basis, especially for the past 10 years being in San Antonio in this east side, Denver Heights neighborhood, or whatever the fuck, Jefferson, because it's predominantly blacks and Hispanics, and the black people I don't get along. I really don't. I try to avoid them, especially now. I just don't want to get. I don't want to interact with them. Let's just put it that way. I have no desire to interact with the black people in this neighborhood, or for that matter in general, because I know how they are and how they. And that's my own decision, because and they're the main people who are always stalking me. They're the main people every time. I don't give a fuck if they don't like that I'm a Confederate, or that I have ancestors who fought in the Confederate War. Big deal. They can take all their fucking shit out on me, but I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let them do that. That's what they do. They always are going to target the white Caucasian people, who they deem as being the evil racist demons, whatever. But maybe they need to flip the script and realize that maybe they're the ones who are doing all this shit and always playing victim in the fucking race card, which they do all the time. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way they behave, because I've seen it for so long, how a lot of them are, and I just ignore. The more you ignore them, the more they push and provoke. And they do this all the fucking time. They've been targeting me for my entire life. Black women and mostly black women, though, and black men, but there's something about these people that I get very uncomfortable around them, because the way they look at me, the way they stalk me and stare at me is very, very evil. And unless you've been in my kind of situation, you don't understand what I'm talking about. You don't live in the area where I live, in the fucking east side of San Antonio. You don't know what I'm talking about, most of you, so shut up. You don't fucking get it. You don't know what I go through, or what I have been through with these people mostly. They don't have any right. This Bobby White, fucking white security man that did this stuff. Why me? Why did these people target me? Because I was vulnerable is why. And I was naive, and I was gullible, and I was very trusting, and I was a good person. I don't need anybody to validate that I'm a good person, because I know that I am. And what they're doing to me is a fucking hate crime. It's called reverse discrimination. Okay? That's exactly what they're trying to scare me. They're trying to intimidate me, and they're bullying me. I'm basically being bullied by the whole entire community or city. If I go out, which I don't even like to go out, I like to stay to myself. I don't like to fucking socialize. I don't like to go to restaurants, very seldom. I just don't. And I know where I like to go if I do go, where I feel comfortable. But what happens is, when I'm with this Luis Valdez, who showed up yesterday, He keeps showing up in the mornings when I'm in the middle of what my exercising, bothering me, trying to distract me with his, trying to act all like he's some kind of a fucking manager of my life. Fuck you, dude. You're not my fucking manager or handler or boyfriend or whatever the fuck you think you are. You're not. But that's what he thinks. He wants to control my life, my money, my assets, everything about me. He's trying to do. It's like, fuck you and go, you're a fucking pervert and you're a predator is what I think about him. Now he makes me feel disgusted. I feel disgusted by the way he behaves. He's forcing me to do things by blackmailing me. He's using coercive abuse and blackmailing me into doing things that I don't want to do. And then acting nice in public, like treating me it's all fake. He's doing that because he's fucked up and he stole my fucking money, or he's trying to, in league with that Nydia Cardenas or whoever his people are that he's working with to try to kill me and steal my money. That's what he's doing. And I have to be a complete idiot to not see what he's doing. And when you know what's going on, but you don't really know how to react, or you don't know what to do, because all these people believe him and they don't believe me, what are you supposed to do? Because then it gets me labeled as being crazy. When this motherfucker's being paid by my so-called family because of all that stuff with this probate stuff, starting with when Alan died in 2023, when that asshole weaseled his way into my life, getting paid to fucking exploit me and steal from me and sexually abuse me or human traffic me. And he's the main goddamn ringleader of it. He's an evil son of a fucking bitch or whatever. I don't know. He's evil. He is an evil motherfucker, and I know it because he is the most demonic, evil person I think I've ever met in my life. Just about the way he is so fake, so condescending, so manipulative, so needy, demanding. He's very mean, very fucking mean. And he can put on the fake charm all he wants in public to try to camouflage his abuse, but I know exactly how this asshole is, and it's people like this who get violent. Whenever they really get mad, he's going to get violent. Soon enough, this man is going to fucking try to kill me, is what I feel, and nobody believes me. But he's going to get so angry because I've been exposing this shit and rejecting him and telling him to go away that he's going to probably try to fucking shoot me or kill me. And no one believes. What's horrible is that no one believes a word that I say. Nobody. I could go to the police station and explain this to them and they're not going to believe me because I don't have the evidence, right? So this motherfucker knows what he's doing, okay? He knows because he works for the goddamn fucking corrupt police or is some undercover or whatever he does. He's working with the government, okay? I know that. And he's harassing me. He's stalking me. He's harassing me. And he won't leave me alone. And he's getting all the fucking community to go against me, especially the black people. Especially the black people targeting me because of who I am, my genetics and my DNA. That's why he's attacking me for who I am. That it's some vendetta that these people have, a personal vendetta that they have against me simply for existing, for my genealogy or whatever. That's what these people do. And if you don't believe me, if you think this is a joke, that it's funny, fine. I know. I can validate myself. I see clearly. I see clearly what's going on. I'm very intuitive. I see all the signs around me when I'm out, especially when I'm out in public with this man, what he does, the people that start showing up, and all the weird street theater that happens. It's always some black. I can see it. I can see what they're doing to me. How could I be that dumb and that fucking blind to not see it for what it is? I am being attacked. I am literally being psychologically attacked by these evil Canaanite, whatever the fuck these people are, that are taking out all their goddamn generational shit out on me. And it is not my problem. It's not my concern. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. It's not my fucking problem that most of you don't know how to, all you do is fornicate, have a bunch of fucking kids that you can't take care of, and you got a goddamn marijuana drug problem. Most of you, don't fucking take it out on me because I don't give a shit. It's not my problem. Don't blame me for your fucking alcohol problem, your drug problem, your meth addiction or cocaine addiction or whatever. I don't care, and I don't want to get involved because I don't fucking give a shit. It's not my problem. I have my own life to worry about and live, and I have the right to live my life without babysitting a bunch of fucking losers in this whole community that are bothering and stalking me simply for living my life, harassing me in public like they do, just stalking me. Stalking me. It's called stalking. It's organized stalking. And this man is the one doing it to punish me. Because I see it for what it is, and I don't need to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I don't need to I'm doing this for my own documentation. Because yesterday he showed up. I said, please leave. I don't have his phone number. I threw his phone number away. He gave me his number because if it was, new phone that he got and all that crap. Because whatever happened, supposedly that girl stole his phone and hacked it, which is a lie. It's all a fucking bullshit lie. Whatever happened, that's a fucking lie as usual. So he's and I have not given him my phone number, and I do not plan on giving him my phone number. Because this person will hack into my phone, or God knows what else he'll do. Why would I want to? He's already had people fuck with my Facebook and shit like that. This guy's just gathering information about me, using people to go against me. And he as well as other people, he's not the only one, but all these people, they think I'm too dumb to figure that out. I'm not going to stop talking. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep on reporting what these people are doing to me because why not? This is my life. I have to protect myself. I don't have anybody protecting me. This man deceived me. He lied to me. He exploited me. He used me as a joke, treating me like a fucking joke. Telling all his people, his little fucking coworker, I see what he's done, what he's doing, or what he tried to do. Mocking, just completely mocking everything about me, making fun of my appearance, my everything to his advantage because he's such a low-life, insecure person that he has to project all that shit onto me. And yes, it has to do with that inheritance. And yes, it has to do with this fucking half-sibling and all these people from my past that are using me. And that evil half-sibling, Carter Baldwin, by the way, I'll say something about that, is that I'll tell you one thing that really fucking pisses me off about what he did. When I lived in Los Angeles years ago, around 2001 or something, whatever, after 9/11 happened, I got involved with some project that he and his friend Jason Tenenbaum were doing, some film that they made. And this is what is so aggravating, is that all I did was helped with some of the creative aspects of it and found some of the cast people for the roles in the film, the short film called The Glass Eye. But what he did that makes me, and it was the film it's basically something that a lot of people would get easily offended by because it's almost because of the stuff about the kind of mocking religion and the Bible and all this. Look, I didn't do that. I didn't write the film. It's a story from Flannery O'Connor, I think. The Glass, or not whoever, The Glass Eye. I don't know but that's it's about something that has to do with that. I didn't write it. I didn't come up with any of that shit. But it's very, I know that people get offended when all that stuff with the Bible and basically doing that shit about the making fun of like the Bible and sell some goddamn Bibles and all that goes on in that film. Well, I didn't do that. I didn't come up with that, and don't blame me. But what he did is put my name on that film as being the producer. My name. I didn't produce that film. I didn't fucking produce that. So why the fuck did he do that? And so that's something that I don't know how many people have watched that film, but it's on his fucking YouTube channel from a long time ago, if he still has that YouTube channel. And I don't want my name associated with that. I want my name taken off that thing. And I've talked about this for a long time now, that I don't want my name connected to that asshole or anybody. I don't want to have anything to do with him at all. I don't care if he's my half brother or not. I don't want to have anything to do with that asshole after what he fucking did to me in that probate court in Kerrville. He thinks these people are evil. Okay, I don't like him. I don't like his family. I don't talk to these people. I talk to my mother. Sometimes. She's my mother, supposedly. But that's it. I don't have any desire to speak to this sibling, his family, or anybody that he knows. I just don't. I don't want to. I know how he is. I know what a bully he is and what he used to do to me growing up. And he scares the shit out of me as well. I don't want to have anything to do with these people. Because he's evil just as well. And I know that he is connected to all this shit that's going on with this valid. I know it's all connected somehow. I can see what this guy got paid by somebody to steal my money. Okay? And a lot of this shit that was going on at the Gold's Gym and all that, it's all connected. I see the patterns of all of this stuff that's going on. And these people will eventually get exposed and for what they've done. And I have to expose it myself because I don't have somebody backing me up who actually believes anything I say. So I have to document everything. All the fucking coercive abuse, the harassments, my being exploited, my being cornered, my being doing things sexually that I don't want to do to some asshole who's a liar and a cheater and a fucking player using me. Okay, living a double life with it, using me, stealing my money, stealing my identity, stealing my ideas. Acting like no, that's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. I don't need these people. I'm talking about it because I'm exposing what they're doing to me. I have the right to be myself and live my life and be a sovereign or be independent. I don't need this people in my life tell me what to fucking do, how to live, what to eat, what to wear. I don't need a fucking fashion. Who the fuck do you think you are? Arrogant asshole, Mr. Chauvinistic fucking womanizing pig is what he is. All about his needs and demanding that basically a fucking asshole, a jerk, a very ill-mannered jerk. Very rude, very, very ill-mannered. When he acting like he owns my fucking house, like he owns me, going through my stuff, going in my room, going through my pain. Get out of my fucking house and get away from my things. Because all he wants, he's jealous. He's very envious of what I have. He's very jealous of everything that I have fucking worked for hard throughout my life. He's just fucking envious. Because he's gone about it the wrong way. And I have done the work. And this motherfucker is jealous of me. And I see that. I see the hatred in his hollow eyes when he looks at me. It's demonic. And I don't need to take in that shit from him or anybody. It's not my duty. It's not my responsibility to fix a bunch of people that have a bunch of fucking baggage from their past with their ex-wife or whatever. It's not my problem. Okay? If you're not happy with somebody, then just get a fucking divorce or get away. If you've got kids, that's your fucking problem. I'm sorry, but don't drag. I don't have any kids and I don't fucking want any. And I never did want any. And I'm single and I like being single because I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And nobody is going to try to tell me how to live my life. Okay? I am not going to tolerate being exploited or abused or sexually exploited or manipulated or gang stalked or harassed by any man or his entire goddamn community of people doing this shit to me because of who I am. Okay, it's not going to happen because I see it and I will fight. I have been fighting, and he has no right to be doing this to me. He's wanting me to get violent. He's trying to make it look like I'm some violent, out of control, mentally ill, deranged psychopath, which is not true at all. I know how to contain myself. I know how to be very calm. I don't do the kinds of things that this man probably... Who fucking knows what he does or his past? Okay, I don't know, but I know that he's got some serious problems and issues that he's taken out on me. That he's angry. And it's not my fault. All I was ever was good to that man and gave him my fucking... let him in my house, gave him my... What the fuck did I ever do to him to deserve this? What did I do? What did I do? Nothing. Nothing. He takes advantage of me. He thinks I'm stupid. He thinks I'm ugly. He's always trying to compare me with other women to get me jealous and commenting about me and making all these backhanded fucking compliments and trying to basically telling me I'm ugly and stupid, albeit very subtle. He's very mean. Very fucking mean. And I see through the mask easily. Okay, I can see through that. And for him to act like he likes me, and then now he says all this shit like I love... It's such a fake bullshit act. Fake as can be. And why, the question is, why all of a sudden now that after, what the fuck agenda do you have, dude? And who the fuck is paying you to do this shit? And how much have you made money off of using my fucking ideas, my life, and my goddamn creativity? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're sick. He's a sick man. He's toxic. And it's the people he hangs out with, I don't want to know them. I don't know them, and I don't fucking care to know them because I see what they've done and what they've tried to do to me. And I just had to talk about this because if he continues to come around here and harass me and act like we're in a relationship, which we're not, like he's a dishonest man with me. He's been lying to me about his other relationship with that Nydia girl. He lied about so many things, and I kept letting him back into my life, or he kept forcing his way back into my life. And then people, what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Call the police when this motherfucker works for the fucking goddamn police? What was a person supposed to do? Did people not understand the severity of what I'm talking about because they think it's funny? It's entertainment? Really? Fuck you then. Screw you, dumb fucks. I don't work for the fucking government. I don't work for that fucking goddamn stupid fucking Bobby White shit fucking asshole. Sorry. But no, I'm not sorry. Screw you, screw your wife, and screw your fucking white security shit, because that motherfucker put me through hell. Totally fucking exploited me. Fuck you, fucking asshole, black opportunity. Screw that man. Talk about another evil asshole. Okay, I'm not putting up with this shit from these asshole police or whatever the fuck you are because you think you have authority over me. I never did anything to deserve this shit from these people. And I certainly don't trust blacks. Ever. I'm sorry. I don't trust them at all, and I have no fucking desire to do business with them at all. I will not, and I'm not going to let them abuse me anymore like this. I'm not going to let them do this shit. What are you trying to fucking kill me? Yesterday at the restaurant, I see every time I go there's always some black. Now it's like I'm getting, they show up and they start staring at me and doing this shit. And I just have to, obviously I ignore it, but it's all a setup. That whole thing at this fucking restaurant yesterday that he made me go. I didn't want to go. I said, I don't want to go out with you. I want to be left alone. I don't want to go to I want to be alone. So he knew this was it was all staged. The people in there, the fucking crap was all so fucking obvious to me. Okay, and he's doing this to try to see how I react. To try to get me to react and punish me for it. I don't fucking feel guilty about anything. I didn't do anything. Okay, but I saw what the black couple that came in with the woman with her long dreadlocks or whatever, and the black man had something about God on his t-shirt, and of course they sat on a booth right there, right behind us, and he was just staring at me, trying to get me. I mean, really, wow, I couldn't see that was a setup. Really, wow. And of course this Louis Valdez, and then he listens all this fucking this. I'm not into any of the stuff that this guy likes. I don't like that kind of whatever it is. He's all into that. I have no interest in any of this stuff that he's so into. Good for him if he likes that. Then what the fuck do you want with me? We have nothing in common as far as what we like. I don't like any of that. Whatever cumbia fucking reggaeton shit. Stuff, whatever, rap. I don't like that culture. I don't like that music. I'm not into that scene of the cumbia for the promiscuity dancing crap that these. Good for him and good for your people that do that. I don't like it. It's not my thing. It's completely opposite of what I like. And he's always trying to make me feel like I should be like that, or like I don't like it, and don't bother me. I know what I like and what I don't fucking like. I can make my own mind up. So quit trying to shove that culture into my face, because I'm not interested. And don't try to turn me into someone who I'm not. If you want a black woman, go find a black woman or whatever, but leave me the fuck alone. I didn't even want to go out with him. I wanted to stay home alone and do my own thing. This motherfucker is trying to force me to go out in public to try to fucking shame me and humiliate me and do all these goddamn little setups so make me look stupid or to embarrass me. I don't feel embarrassed because it's just stupid. these fucking gang stalker fucking retards everywhere I go. That every time I go with him, all this shit drama starts happening. He creates all this fucking drama because he needs to be the fucking center of attention. And then what is he? He wears the same goddamn tennis shoes and stupid shorts and shirt and then criticizes the way I look. Look at you. You look like a fucking bum. But you go to work in a fucking Armani or fancy suit and tie, but every time you go out with me, you look like a fucking bum wearing the same goddamn outfit every fucking day. You know, and you smell bad. What's up with you? You smell bad. He looks like he hasn't bathed. He's gross. You know, his breath smells. He looks like he's strung out on cocaine. And he wears the same fucking dirty, his clothes are dirty. Okay, dirty. And he's criticizing me for getting, you know, but then he'll come here in the mornings before he goes to Saks Fifth Avenue wearing a fucking suit and cologne, you know, what the fuck? But with me, I'm just trash, right? In public, it doesn't matter because I'm nobody. But at your goddamn Saks Fifth Avenue, because all you're a fucking double-faced hypocrite. You know, you treat me like a fucking doormat and make all these people think that I'm stupid and ugly and just worthless. No, quit. I see what an evil person he is. He's just, he's evil. He's demanding of my energy, my time, my space, violating my boundaries, my privacy, everything, my body. I feel disgusted when I feel disgusted. I'm disgusted because he's he's a serial fornicator and he can't keep his fucking dick in his pants. And so it's like, I don't want your toxic shit anywhere near me. You're toxic, you're a promiscuous man, and you lie. And you cheated on me or whatever, faked a relationship with me, and it's disgusting. You have no self-control. No, he has no self-control. None whatsoever. And I'm not your fucking therapist. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not your anything. You know, I don't even want to be his friend. Why would I want to be a friend with somebody who's done this kind of lying, manipulative shit to me? Why the fuck would I want anybody like that anywhere near me? You know, who does he think he is?